In 1972, Mark Rosenzweig and his colleagues at UC Berkeley conducted 16 experiments over the course of 10 years in an attempt to answer this question: will more experience result in a more complex brain? If you were to look at an infant's environment in any American middle-class home, you would likely see a room full of colorful toys and stuffed animals. By providing young children with a stimulating environment, their intellectual development has been heightened. After 10 years of research, Rosenzweig and his colleagues Bennett and Diamond proved that by providing children with experience-oriented activities, they will have a future for optimum brain development. Although this experiment has been widely accepted, there are still some critics who question the validity of the test subjects, rats. Skeptics do not realize, however, the reason for this choice. The part of the brain that is the main focus of this research is smooth in the rats, unlike other animals. This makes it easier to examine. So what happened in this 10-year experiment? Rosenzweig used 12 sets of 3 male rats, each set from the same litter. Each set was then randomly assigned to one of the environments. One was a simple lab cage with other colony members inside. The other was enriched with a variety of toys, and the impoverished cage was smaller and the rat was alone. Ranging from 4 to 10 weeks, the rats were then examined by someone who didn't know which environment the rat had been in. The results were as follows. The rats from the enriched environment had a heavier and thicker cerebral cortex, and greater activity of a nervous system enzyme was found in the enriched rats' brain tissue. Also, the enriched rats produced larger neurons and at a higher level of chemical activity. This research could potentially lead to a better understanding of memory and how it is stored in the brain. Also, these findings led to the understanding that adult animals can improve their intellect by being in stimulating environments. One study in 2006 elaborated on Rosenzweig's findings. The study proposed that in humans, children growing up in impoverished areas are at a greater risk of exposure to neurotoxic chemicals, as well as developing intellectually at a slower rate. In conclusion, this experiment proved that brains that have been exposed to stimulating environments will develop to a greater complexity than brains that have not.